Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to demonstrate to you how I go about creating a rough out from a bandsaw cutout to how we just basically carve in the features, no detailing on it whatsoever, and then we'll show you how we glue it up and send it off to my gentleman who duplicates these for me. You'll see here that I have rough outs made of a Santa spoon, and these are great ways to gifts for people. You can actually use the spoon by using vegetable oil to coat it with, or you can make an ornament out of it if you'd like to. But also I have a snowman version of this also, and it's on the website if you'd be interested in having any of these rough outs. But here we have a finished version of a hillbilly spoon, and we're going to show you how we're going to make it from the bandsaw cutout to a rough out, and then we'll put some glue on it, show you how that process is, and then before we ship it off to my duplicating gentleman who does this for me. All right, so what we're going to use is a piece of basswood. On our patterns here is 10 inches long usually, and you can make your spoons as long as you'd like if you want to. So we're going to take our pencil here and we're going to lay out, and we're going with the grain. What I do is I do the front view first, and so we're going to take our pencil and we're going to put this on here, and then we're going to take it over to the bandsaw. All right, so there you are. There's the basic layout of the spoon. So we're going to go to the bandsaw here and cut that out for us. Okay, so folks, we got this cut out, and now we're going to show you how we apply the glue to this, and then what he'll do, the duplicator man, he will glue a piece up here to where his chuck can fit here and down at the bottom of the spoon. That way it can fit into his machine, and that way he can make the rough out for me. All right, we got our table here now for my I call it my gluing lid, and we put our piece on this here. And now normally I would not normally carve so much features in, but just for this video here, I wanted to show you here how we just glue this up and get it ready. Now this gluing process will take 3 to 4 days for me, so we're just going to put one coat on just to show you what it takes, because the reason why I put the glue on here, when it hardens by the second or third or fourth coat, depending, I have to look at it after each day, and then I determine, okay, it's ready to be shipped. But the reason why we glue these, put glue all over them, is that when the chuck, the bit goes over it, it does not wear on the wood, and it gives it a slick surface for the bit to do its job. All right, so if you like messes, this is going to be a mess. So what I do, there's no rhyme or reason to it. You may have a way of doing it. You may pour it in a bowl, but I just pour it straight on to the whole kit and caboodle, so to speak. And we'll take a brush, like a brush like that there, a staining brush, cheap throwaways, and we will take that now and spread it all over every part of it, because the bit goes everywhere all over the carving, and we want it to be a slick surface for that bit. So again, it may take 3 to 4 coats depending on how quick this dries and how thick I want to make this, because the areas where the bit wears a rough out at is on the nose and sometimes at the feet, and so those are the most prevalent places where the rough out bit really does toll on the rough out. And sometimes he'll call me and say, hey Van, this in here is shot, make me another one. And so I'll take the old one back and we'll recarve it and re-glue it all. So you can see there in the camera that we've got him pretty well covered, and that so now we'll let him sit overnight, and we'll see what he looks like the next day, and then we'll probably put another 2 or 3 layers of glue. So now we are just put our first coat of glue on, but I thought, well, you might want to know what one looked like after it was cured. Now this is Delmer. This is one of my hillbillies here that, as you can see here, he's been through the mill at the rough out machine, and over time, like I said, it takes its toll on a piece. So sometimes I have to redo a piece and send it back down. But you can see here how we attach a piece of wood here for the chuck to go in to there that holds the piece in the lathe, and here at the bottom also. And so anyway, this is how it looks. It turns yellow. Of course, it's just Elmer's glue, wood glue, all it is. And we just coat it all over, and when it dries, and when this guy dries here, the spoon, he will look just like this as far as the color. And so again, we may put 3 to 4 coats on here, just depending on how it cures and what thickness we want. So anyway, so this gives you an idea of what one looks like when I get ready to send it off to the duplicating machine. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video today, and please like and subscribe and hit the bell, and happy carving.